We cannot retool this economy with the old broken folks. The essence of the tax reform is to eliminate colonial days assumptions in our tax environment. I was once the governor of Lagos State, and I remember what I met. And I'm proud of what I left and what it is today. It's a large state now, and it's still expanding. The greatest real estate value is here. You have to accommodate all of that. You have to put that one into the economic calculations.
Yes, Mr. President, but it's not the rationale for your tax reforms bill that is in question. That is understood, Mr. President.
Good.
Yes. I think what especially critics are arguing is that it seems to be rushed and that you could have perhaps preceding, just before the presentation to the National Assembly, you could have sought maybe for more dialogue, a political solution to preempt the outcry and resistance that you faced afterwards.
Every tax situation without outcry is not a tax. Well, you cannot satisfy uniformly the larger community of tax evaders. Look at this tax reform. It's pro-poor. The vulnerables are not to pay taxes. All we ask for is widen the net, bake the cake larger, so that we can share a larger meal. What is in it? They will still ask for this consultation no matter how long I delay it. The hallmark of a good leader is the ability to do what you have to do at the time it has to be done. That's my philosophy. You have given me the mandate to govern. Let me govern within the limit of my capacity. And I believe I have that capacity. I believe so. That's why I went into the race. I am focused, laser focused on what Nigeria needs and what I must do for Nigerians. It's just not going to be Eldorado for everybody. But the new dawn is here. I'm convinced. And you should be convinced. You should help propagate that conviction.
I'm dialing back, Mr. President, to the budget. The value in Naira of the current budget that you presented is 49.7 trillion. But there are some people who have worked it out and said that in terms of dollar value, because of the depreciation of the Naira, we probably lost about $8 billion in October. How are you going to meet that deficit?
I don't spend in dollars. I only associate with it because of the global transaction. But Naira, for Naira, it's okay. Even the target of this administration is based upon what we earn in dollar converted to Naira when you look at the petroleum revenue. But today I can tell you, push me to my brag mode. In the last 3 months, I've not taken a penny from NNPC before I meet my other obligations.
Quickly.
Yes.
To me, that's excellent.
Yes, well done.
That's excellent. I repeat, without falling back to the old order, without going into ways and means, I've met all obligations.
Mr. President, are
Sir.
you marking yourself?
Eh?
Are you marking, when you say that's excellent, are you scoring yourself?
Why not? Will you score me?
Shouldn't Nigerians do it?
Oh, if you help me to. But I should grade myself if I did my own work right.
Well,
Sir, I
Ruth,
wanted to-
quickly,
yes,
well,
I wanted
after
to
Ruth,
come
we
back
go on
to-
break, and then we'll come back.
So I wanted to go back to the issue of the tax reform. One of the key contention there is the VAT. And I wanted to know if, you said the tax reform has come to stay, but I wanted to know if you are prepared to make any concessions regarding that VAT that seemed to be problematic.
Why do you want to know that today? Tax matters are subject of debate, reviews, negotiations until you reach consensus. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't mind cutting edges. I will.
On that note, Mr. President, we'll take a short break here on the program. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's first media chat here in Ikoyi, Lagos. We'll be right back. Stay with us.